Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Truth Seeking with Veronica. A grand hope to you all. I want to start out first by just thanking everyone who watch my videos and those who have subscribed. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And also to those who do check the like button, thank you. I am thanking you in advance. And I wanted to come on today to ask you, many of you, are you witnessing to people? I know that, we can be around people and our fruit, our fruit is what shows if we are a good tree or a rotten tree. I know that, yeah. But I'm asking you, do you talk to people? I know that over the years, especially when that thing happened, a lot of people regressed back to social media and, texting, this and that. But no direct contact as far as talking to people. And I say that because I'm a people watcher. I like to sit and watch people. I like to go to places just sometimes for the experience of watching how many interact with each other, especially strangers. And I've come to realize that there is a big gap between people and being able to talk to people. I don't know if it's because of the tension, that's in the air. I don't know what it is, but I have noticed. And if I'm in the store or somewhere and I'm talking to someone, you should see the look on how when other people are walking by and hearing someone actually talking face to face, it's shocking to them. I don't even know if that's the word, but it's like they have this curiosity, like, wow, they're talking to each other. Have you experienced that? I mean, what happened? Or what is happening? I mean, I have an idea, but I just ask, how are you witnessing to someone? How are you allowing the Holy Spirit to use you? If you can't talk to people. I know everyone's different. Some people are shy and this and that. But sometimes, well, all the time, the Holy Spirit will help you with that. If the Holy Spirit wants you to speak a word into someone's life, the Holy Spirit will give you the words and the boldness to do so. I see just a lot of sad people. I really do. I see angry people too, but I try not to focus on them. I have empathy for when I see people sad or down, or you can see it on their faces. You can see it in their eyes. It doesn't matter if they're grinning from ear to ear. You can see it. And most of the time, people will say they're fine or this and that. But have you ever been in a situation that you wish that you didn't only have to say, I'm fine, that you can just actually say, I'm really not doing okay. this, and that. You know, if you lived in a world like that, to where you're not afraid to tell someone, hey, will you pray for me? Can you pray for me? I know that's like a make-believe world that I want. But if we all are Christians or awakened or whatever religion you are, and love is in you, why isn't anyone talking to each other? I wonder that. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm just not walking into places and just, hey, stranger, how you doing? No, it's not that. I make myself approachable. I'm an approachable person. I always have been. You know, just approachable. You can talk to me. I mean, I've always had people, strangers, just come up to me and tell me like their whole life story, or they'll tell me what's going on in their life, or, you know, and I don't get a word in. Sometimes people just need a listening ear. Just to, I ain't saying throw up on you, I'm saying a listening ear. Because some people are really sad and alone out here. So how's your witnessing going? How's everything going as far as allowing the Holy Spirit to use you? I'm going to tell you what happened to me. The sun is loving over this. See if I can get it. Oh well. Okay, so let me tell you something that happened to me. So I was leaving the house one day, and trying to get where you guys can see me. I think I need to get in the shade or something. Anyway, I was leaving the house one day, and I was like, Father, if you want to use me today. You know, that's every day, but today for some reason it was just stirred up in me. Like, I just use me. I'm here. You know, you can use me. And so I got my vehicle, and I got to driving, and actually I got to my destination. It was about 15 minutes away from where, let me see if that, maybe it has something with this camera I need to adjust or something. This is weird. Let's see, guys. There we go. Okay. Hey, there I am. Okay. Okay, it's still recording. I was just making sure. I was like, what is all that going on? But this camera, my phone, it just has a mind of its own sometimes. Okay, here I am. And so I was leaving the house. Like I said, I got to my destination. It's probably about 15 minutes away. And like I said, I asked the Holy Spirit, you know, just use me. You know, please. Because I love being used by the Holy Spirit. And so when I got to my destination, and I was driving to, you know, to turn in to get into a parking spot, I looked in my rearview mirror, and I saw this young man. I would say a kid, because he had to have been like, well, I'll tell you the age he is whenever, you know, because it's in our conversation. But he was looking at me. I had my window down. It was a beautiful day. He was looking at me, and I was looking at him through the rearview mirror. Because it was like we were just, you know, we had made eye contact in the rearview mirror. And he waved me down. He's like, hey, miss. I was like, oh, okay, yes. He said, can you give me a ride? Now listen, I know they say don't pick up strangers, and they tell other people not to hitchhike because it's dangerous out here. But when that young man said that to me, I went ahead, pulled a little bit into the parking lot, unlocked the door, and said, "Y'all, come on, get in." And I said, "Now, I don't know who you are. I don't know if you're dangerous or not." I said, "But you need to see if I'm dangerous or not." I said, "Because you're out here hitchhiking, and I know, it's not the area that you would think something would happen, but it could be anywhere, young man." And he was like, "No, I know you're okay. You're okay." I said, "Okay." He said, "Plus, I got my friends on right here on video." I said, "Okay, so how do I know you're not crazy or about to do something crazy?" He just got so tickled. Yeah, so he reminded me really of my grandson. And so I said, "Okay, where did you need to go?" He said, "Well, I had a bike. I had an accident on my bike. I had a bike. I got hit by a car, so I messed my leg up." He said, "It's going to take me probably about 3 or 4 hours to get where I'm going." And I was like, "Where are you going?" Oh, that sun's out. Let's see if I can put the vines over here. There we go. And I said, "Where are you going?" And he told me, and I was like, it was just right in my mind. I said, "Okay, Holy Spirit, you're using me. You're using me." Because it was 15 minutes right where I had pretty much left from my house. And I said, "Okay." I said, "I just left that way." I said, "Come on, let's go." So knowing that how quickly the Holy Spirit used me, because I was so glad that young man picked me. Okay? Because he was like, "It's going to take me too long to walk back, and I know you're okay." And I was like, "Okay, you just need to be careful, and you don't need to really be hitchhiking. You just don't need to do that. It's too dangerous out here." And he just busted out laughing, like, I know. So I guess I reminded him of, I don't know, grandma or something. I don't know what it was, but I tickled him so. And he was just telling his friend, "Yeah, she just really lecturing and telling me, that I shouldn't be doing this." And they was like, "He do it all the time." And so I said, "Okay." So while we were driving, like I said, it's about a 15-minute drive back where I come from, I was praying, because I was like, this is an opportunity to really speak a word into this young man, but I didn't want to mess it up, because we can mess it up, okay? And so while he was just talking, he was telling me about his hobbies, that he, rebuilding a boat right now and painting it and everything. I was like, "Oh, okay." And I was like, oh, I was just praying. And so I don't know if anyone know what I mean by this, but I'm just praying inside. I'm like praying, saying, "Holy Spirit, just tell me what to say." I know it's a reason why I'm picking up this young man. Not only because of his safety, but I know it's something, and I don't want to mess it up. I want to say the right thing to him, to really touch his spirit and lighten his heart. Because although on the outside, this young man looked like he had it all together, talking to me about his boat and everything that he's restoring, and how he goes fishing, out there in the sea, and everything. And so I'm like, okay, what can I talk to this young man about? What do I need to say? What word does he need? And so I'm letting him talk and everything. And so that's when I asked him, "Well, how old are you?" He told me. And I was like, "Oh, okay." And he was like, "Yeah." Then he started talking. Wow. I'm not going to tell everything he said. But when he started talking, it was to the point to where if he had not have weighed me down, and I would not have spoken a word to him, and I can tell you part of the word that I spoke to him, because he was in situation family-wise to where, like any young man that's being bullied by an adult in the house and not his parent. The rage come out, and that child can do something where they can lose their freedom or their life. And so he just started talking. Everyone, we don't know what the youth is going through. But when that young man started talking to me, spilling his heart, I was grateful, and I wanted to listen. Then I wanted the Holy Spirit to guide me and direct me for the words to say to him. And the Holy Spirit did. And I gave him those words that the Holy Spirit told me to give him. And when we pulled up to the place, before he got out, I said, "Can I pray for you?" Now we're talking about to get in the, 10th grade, 10th, 11th grade? Probably 10th grade, yeah, 10th grade. If you would have seen how he looked, say, "Yes, please." He let me pray for him. And he thanked me. And I felt good after I dropped him off and left. Because the Most High used me. And we don't know what our youth is going through, what anyone is going through. But if you are filled with the Holy Spirit and you belong to the Most High, talk to a stranger, help a stranger. You may be saving their life or someone else's life. That's pretty much what I wanted to say. That we need each other. We really do. I know we can get on YouTube and speak a word and give a word, encouragement. But there's people all around you. You may have a neighbor. You just need a word. Just needs to know it's going to be okay. You may have a co-worker. Yeah, it may feel awkward. But if you ask the Holy Spirit to use you, the Holy Spirit will set it up. That's what I said. Will set it up. Let the Holy Spirit use you in your daily walk with the Most High. But that's all I wanted to say. So until next time, be blessed. I love you much. Veronica.